What's happening, guys? I hope everyone is well. I hope whatever you've been up to today has been enjoyable, whatever you've been up to. Today, we got some trades again. We called out some areas, they played out, but to be honest, the first 2 weeks of this year have been a bit choppy. Price action's not been ideal, should we say. If you're a learner, you're probably coming in at quite a hard time, but that doesn't mean to say there aren't opportunities, and it doesn't mean to say you shouldn't stick with it, because you absolutely should. It just, at the moment, price action is crap, and there's no two ways about it. So if you're a Euro USD trader, I pointed out today that the range was just horrible, it was ugly. So there wasn't really a lot for us today. We did manage to get some really good snipes on NAS, which I'll show you in the recap, but yeah, guys, it's just moving a little bit weird at the moment. Price action's not doing what it should be doing, and it's not moving fast enough. Even high news events aren't really moving what I thought they would move just about yet. I mean, it is only Wednesday. We're obviously halfway through the week. We have got, some good opportunities to come with high impact news events and things like that. We're obviously out of the NFP week. But it's looking good. It's looking good for the future and all that. But I would just say at the moment, if you're new, or you're at the stage where you feel like you understand it, but you're still not getting results, just don't give up. Okay, don't give up. The only way you're going to lose in this is if you quit. And you have to understand that it will work. It will work. And there are times of the year where it's not ideal trading environments. And I think at the moment, this is just one of those times. December, January is a bit of a weird time. But we're going to get out of it, and it's at some point, tomorrow's another opportunity. So, let me know in the comments if you caught some trades today, if you had any charts that you got maybe stopped out on when you want some advice on. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to take a look at them. But guys, without further ado, let's get ourselves into the daily recap. So it's going to be interesting to see where price goes from here anyway. We'll have a look. The only thing I would make sure that you guys do bear in mind is we are forming an awful lot of liquidity right here. So that liquidity there that's being drawn, that could easily manipulate, take us in, but going by structure, we should be okay. Now, we analysed the euro this morning, and this is just real ugly price action for me. Euro USD is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, when you are trading, guys, you want to be getting in on clear and obvious structure. So if price has done that, you're then looking for obvious areas within your trading range right here. So you'll identify your trading range, you'll identify your discount line because we're in a bullish market. This here needs to be a kind of a daily type time frame, or a 4-hour time frame at the very least. So that there will give it a discount, wherever that is, discount area. So we want to see something happening here, and within here you want obvious areas of imbalance. That's what we're looking for when we're looking to trade. We want obvious areas of institutional FU candles. That is what we're going to be looking for, guys. Okay, and you want to see it, obviously you want to see price come in, and then what you want to see then on a smaller time frame is price retrace into our discount area and suddenly give ourselves a strong push to the upside, a strong aggressive move upwards. Once we do that, we can anticipate price coming back down to give us our reaccumulation. So if I change that to a different colour, just so it's a little bit easier to see, this is what we're here to identify. That's what we want, and the break of structure within our point of interest. That is what you're looking for all day, every single day. Okay, this here is your daily or 4-hour time frame, and so I'll just change the color of that just to make sure it represents the right time frame. And then coming into here, this here is a blue time frame, and that is going to be maybe 15 minute, 5 minute time frame. And this is that's what you do, guys. That's what you do. You want price to be obvious and easy. This is the thing. You've got to keep it simple. You've got to keep it simple. There's nothing worse than overcomplicating it. And right now, what I'm going to do, first and foremost, I'm going to save this, so this goes straight in the Telegram group. Okay, but essentially, we want price to do something interesting. And looking at what price is doing now, euro, this is ugly. There's nothing in here for anyone. You can try and analyse. You can see there's liquidity grabs. You can see we've had some kind of short-term move, but overall, this is not an attractive place to be trading right now. And you have to be patient. You have to be patient. And look at what's below. We've got liquidity here. We've got liquidity up here. We've got imbalance. We've got this 1 hour candle here. So the perfect situation in this example here would actually be for price to sell off, come in to tap this area here, break all of this structure, and then come back down. That is the structure we look for. This is your signature pattern that everyone loves. That is what we want to see on euro. But this isn't going to happen today. So it's a test of your patience. Okay, you can easily, once price is making nice liquidity draws, you can take sells into this area, you can take buys to target here. But you just got to know everything's short term. And once you've achieved your targets, so once you've bought price down here and you've taken price higher and you're above this target here, you've got no reason to be involved in this market. Because if it's pushing up, there's no real target. So get yourself out and take your profit and don't be greedy. That there is the important thing you guys have to consider. Have we got any questions? Does anyone want to look at anything in particular? So I'm into seasonality at the moment and quarter theory and all that. What I like, Sean, is gold for that type of thing. Okay, I like looking at gold on that type of thing because at the moment price action is or should be bullish. Now if price action is bullish on gold, it's due to the seasonality. Overall gold is a bullish asset anyway, it's a bullish metal, but when you consider what time of year it is, things like that, it's really, really important to think about the quarterly changeovers and things like that because it's Valentine's Day, it's coming up, so expect bullish moves. You've got to expect bullish moves. Do you consider Asian? Yes, 100%. So I don't trade Asian session. I trade a little bit of London session, but mainly I'm trading New York session. So just to kind of recap on GU, looking around here for buys. Really nice 1 hour candle there. We could react in the imbalance. As of now, nice sell opportunities happening. We'll have a look in here for potential sells. No worries, give us a follow if you're interested for more. So we did take this trade earlier. This was shared in the mentorship group. It was based off 2-minute accumulation inside this point of interest area here. I took this entry here. It was an emotional trade because obviously it took us into some decent profit. Came back down, flirted with the drawdown area in here. We then got a big push to the upside. I set this trade here to break even, and I looked to take a second entry off this 1 minute order block here. Now price never came down there, so it never tapped me in, so I'm still in this trade here, and I'm looking for price to basically just take this as my target, and then because of the volatility and the choppiness of it, I'm not really interested in taking any higher. It could still take me out, but to be honest I might bring my stop out just to take some profit even if I come out around here, but we'll see how it ended up. So just recapping on where we ended up with NAS, this entry was the only one we took. It was literally a very, very short term, a couple of minutes worth of trading. We noticed that the New York session volatility kicked in, 2:30 GMT time, price pushed down, took this liquidity, aggressive push to the upside. And I noticed this imbalance in here, and there wasn't really any imbalance below that I thought price would necessarily go straight down to, so I did place it just here. I put my stop under here and I literally just took it to here. This was a 3-to-1, so really, really quick scalp, really, really nice area to get into. And there was another opportunity on the 32nd in this area as well, which is actually really, really nice right in here. So if I play that away just here, get rid of that. I didn't take it, but I was watching it and I thought, should I take it, should I not take it? But I was already in this trade and I'd just been taken out. I didn't want to go and potentially waste profit and things like that. It's about obviously not being greedy, but you got the order block down here, push it higher, imbalance within the order block, and very simply you just put your stop loss on the low, and you can target the next high. You can target this high here, and that wasn't really risk to reward that I wanted. I like to typically look for sort of 1 to 3 trades as a minimum, but really nice opportunity there. Anyway, we can definitely, you could have followed this all the way up. If you had that trade and that trade, that's a 5% trade based on 1% risk. That's you done for the week essentially. So based on however that's 20 to 3, and then coming up to 10 to 3. So literally about 10 minutes worth of price action, 2 trades, 2 results, 5%. So yeah, really good day all round on that. As I said, I didn't take this one, it was just this one here, and then there was the other S&P one, which I've previously showed you now. As of now, we always look to see at the end of these where we can see price going. We have taken out Monday's high, which is obviously really positive. I do see price, I was looking for price to break structure here, but then we pushed higher. Looking at the, higher time frames and things like that, I feel like we're just coming to this 1 hour area here, but I was waiting for price to come into here. We have closed above, but we haven't got in on it because we never got accumulation, distribution, sorry. So, it's looking good for the upside, and it's not the ideal time to trade right now because we're just coming, out of, into the New York PM session, which is typically for me a bad time to trade. So that's me done for the day. Hope you enjoyed the recap, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow.